Hello again, welcome back for another daily Bine of Isaac Repentance. It is October 1st, 2023. 1 second here. Had to point the fan on me. Because we got a couple of heating days left. Heat waves or something. Kind of heat waves, nothing super hot. 1 second, I gotta adjust this microphone. This sounds a little off here. That's why. 1 second. Someday I'll get a better mic stand, whatever. Go. That is better. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's see here. We did all that. Magdalene. Blue baby. I guess we'll do some Eve, right? CD here is RLT0HBRE. What a day. I mean, the day's not even over yet. It's like mid-afternoon right now. Still got to eat some eggs and hamburger tonight, and then I'm good. Oh, yeah, today's been definitely long for sure. Today's just been... I had to take some phone calls today, and, well... let's just say those phone calls have just been very irritating. Kind of had to deal with some personal life stuff with, a particular person that doesn't seem to... really fully grasp of anything comprehending to them of anything of importance, but you know. You ever guys ever have that issue, like you're trying to get across to somebody about some things or a series of things to them, and they just kind of throw it in your face and not like take things into consideration, and they keep self-sabotaging with stuff and make things incredibly worse? Probably hyper-specific, huh, of a question. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of dealing with today. Last couple of days or so. And, well, I'll say this, though. It's completely out of my control whatsoever to do anything about it, let's say. Like, it doesn't impact me, let's say. I mean, it impacts me minimally. So it's kind of hard to say here that if I would have to fully explain it, but no, like it doesn't impact me in my personal day-to-day life. It's just this is kind of a nuisance that kind of cropped up. This has been going on for a few weeks or so, a couple of months, off and on, but it's been accelerating like just like whoa. Like the last couple of days. I already got enough on my plate with stuff, so it's... I can't see the reason with this person. It's all just... It's all a mess, really. I can't see the reason with this person with anything. And they keep just kind of like... doing things they're told not to do to... like, that would exacerbate things. Like things that would have caused... whole bunch of issues, and they keep like adding to it. It's like, oh, I did this though. No, I wasn't really doing this thing though, but they were. They, like just flat out ignoring and blaming and shifting things. It's just like pretty psychotic stuff, let's just say, working with someone like this. So I don't know what to say. Like, I think my problem is I don't seem to want to say no about those kind of things, right? Like say no and walk away and not be put up with this drama kind of thing, I guess. It's not like in my life that's affected. It's just like somebody else that I know is having some difficult times, and they don't seem to really fully grasp anything that I'm saying, and they're just kind of throwing things in my face. Like there's no like reasoning with them. And let me just give you a little bit more context, I guess. Someone I was talking to kept wanting to come back to this particular person that in their lives. And the problem is that the other person doesn't want to come back to this other person's life, the one I'm talking to. And so there's this huge problem where this person doesn't want to move on, let's say. And that is the case. Seems like doesn't want to take any kind of advice to better themselves or anything like that, and they're just severely breaking down and crying. Now, there's nothing wrong with like breaking down and crying over like something like this. But the problem I have is she absolutely has this absolute kind of dead set mindset where it's like, oh, I gotta have him back. I gotta have him back. I gotta have him back. And it just like this keep pushing this thing where it's like, I gotta have it back. No, I don't want to live alone. And then, you know, kept harassing him and stuff like that. And you had other people telling her, don't try to keep harassing him with blowing up his phone and text messages and making excuses to contact you. Like, because this other person, I guess, is supposedly in another relationship with somebody else, so it just kind of just muddles everything with getting back with an ex. And so, despite, well, she calls about feedback, like advice and stuff like that. The problem is it's been so repetitive that she keeps going in circles with this thing, like over and over and over again. Like, doesn't listen to anything I say or anybody else says about just any kind of advice. Stop blowing up somebody's phone or harassing them, and stop trying to text this person as an excuse to coax them to get back with you and stuff like that. Stop thinking like doing this one X thing is going to get them back. Because that was another thing too, was like, if talked about wanting to get his stuff back and running this issue where it's like, well, that's not going to get him back if I did that thing. It's like, well, like the basic sense of courtesy, for God's sake, not just, oh, I can get my relationship back if I do this X thing. No. And I was trying to break it down to her about the very basics of human, like, togetherness is, you help somebody, without expecting a return, I'm not saying, like, work for free or anything like that. Like, if you got a job or something, like, you're expected to be paid. I mean, that's what you got a job for, right? You're not just, like, going in there as, like, oh, I'm going to do it for free. Now, there's exceptions, of course, with, what is it? I'm blanking right now. There's exceptions like in, volunteer work or something like that. You're doing it for a cause. Like, that's different, But this context I'm bringing up here, it's like she kind of expects some kind of outcome, some kind of a guaranteed outcome. And that's the problem she kind of faces right now. And I don't know what to say. And this other person she was communicating with, their phone kept getting blown up too, just over and over and over again. And it seemed like it was insulting him too about whatever advice he could try to provide. Like, nothing like, vindictive or anything, but she was just, she was giving this, very courteous advice, this opportunity to be listened to and to be understood and everything. And she just kind of throws it in these people's faces, including mine. And it's just like I'm not like going to block her or anything. And of course, that's my problem I keep talking about. I think I'm kind of enabling this problem by doing this such thing. You know what? Let's do something a little funky here. This is like hell risk. I think I might went a little overboard with this, but we'll find out and just see. Hopefully there's a book in here that's going to be really helpful. I mean, kinda. I was looking for health, but okay. So it's like, and I was talking with this person yesterday for a good part of like a half an hour at least worth. Like not on the phone, but in person. It's just like, kept wanting to find an argument with me. It's like, no, I got to be back with this person because of this circumstance and this and this and this. And it's like, you know, you just, the problem is, it's like she feels like she can just, oh, that's a super tinner rock right here, by the way. Is there another bomb? No. Hopefully there's like health or something, because I know I shot myself in the foot and did this, but we can pull this out. We could get a pretty good W. But yeah, so that's kind of the circumstances right now. Is this calamity of, and she's having a breakdown. I don't know what to say. Like, really, I do. I don't. I mean, you know, I given her kind of advice. I listen to her and stuff, and it seems like she just doesn't listen to me. She keeps demanding me to do things to, you know, have this person call me, have this person call me, have this person call me, and this person I talk to doesn't want to talk to her because of all this toxicity behind it, and it's their choice and not her choice. That's the problem. She doesn't want to acknowledge people's feelings so much in the matter. She just wants to demand now, now, now. It's for me, now, now, now. You know what I mean? I get it. She's having a breakup and everything else, and she keeps exacerbating this breakup by making this person get repelled much, much more. Every time she keeps trying to reach out on purpose. Like the other day, I found out that she tried calling somebody 6 times. Not the person she was trying to get back to, but somebody that I know that she's trying to reach out for advice. And the person was telling me specifically too, it's like, you know, she has not been listening to him and kept doing the opposite. Like, okay. So the advice stuff, okay, so keep asking for advice about how to get back with this person, right? So that's like kind of the context here. So, I mean, the basic advice we've been giving her is just stop reaching out to him like that. You know, I even try to break down about, you know, the basicness of what neediness is. And it seems like nothing. She just wants an absolute, like, sense of, like, oh, it's got to be this way and nothing else. She doesn't get that you got to respect a person's distance and feelings and stuff like that, you know? Oh, this, you know, another thing, too, like, you know, this mind reading she does, too. It's like, oh, he hates me because he didn't answer his phone and this, and then everyone else to say to me before, it's like, oh, does he mean it this way? He says it this way? What does it mean if I do this way? How should I respond this way? Like, it's like literally like going through like PlayStation Magazine, looking up a walkthrough or something like that for a video game. It's like, okay, how do I complete this? And just like these step-by-step instructions. Like, kind of like that, only this is obviously much more complicated than a video game. At least a video game is programmed for one linear thing. Like, this is not one of those. I'm gonna see about getting a bomb here. And it's just, oh, you just put me in such a situation. I'm gonna just take this, skip the rock. That was a tough call, though. But I think this would be a worthy call. An extra item choice? Absolutely. I don't know what to say. Like, see, I have this issue, a little bit of like falling back into, feel like I need to be like some kind of hero or something like that, so to speak. Not all the time, but like a little bit of times. I don't know. It's not like a bad habit or anything. It's like, I don't know. Well, anyways, getting to the point here. So, despite the advice people have been giving her for weeks and stuff, she keeps reaching out to this guy. That's the problem. Keeps reaching out to him, kept finding every kind of excuse known to man to just blow up his phone, blow up his text messages, more than likely blowing up his social media accounts. Just like she was doing with us, with trying to find a solution to get them back together. And I want no part of getting them back together. The fact of the matter is, like, both of them are actually really bad for each other. It's a very unfortunate thing. I mean, they're both abusive in all regard to each other. Very toxic relationship dynamics. When they were together, they were just kind of arguing and yelling at each other almost every day. It's mostly her that was kind of instigating things, from my understanding, like calling him names, insulting him, manipulating him, just every kind of thing you can think of, like trapping him for doing things while he's supposed to go out and do stuff with his friends one night and put him in the spot to watch a child. Like, just all sorts of very toxic behavior. And it led up one day, led up a few months ago, that he just got tired and left. And I don't blame him. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, why are you helping this toxic woman out? Or whatever. Well, it's complicated. You see, I'm not trying to, like, really push towards getting them back together or anything like that. It's just, that's up to him and her. Mostly him now at this point. Like, because the de facto is the other person just really want to go back as is. So there's no, like, convincing the other person. It's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. If it comes back to me, I'll come back in a heartbeat. But it seems like it's just, she keeps exacerbating things by doing this stuff, and then things get worse and worse for her, and then she's just like wondering, oh, I was gonna stop. It's like some kind of addiction is what it sounds like. It's like this addiction of just causing calamity and self-sabotage-ness. Like, literally, my hands are tied, like, and, might be wondering, okay, well, why can't she reach out for anybody else, besides you? Well, that's the problem. See, I was talking about this kind of toxic behaviors between the two of them and stuff, where they're both known to be very antisocial. So, and I'm not saying that it's an insult, I'm just saying this is like a definite fact. Because I knew them for long enough to kind of know their tendencies, and unfortunately, like, for her case, she just alienated herself with people. Like, she had this tick of just kind of insulting people and all sorts of stuff. Just kind of found ways to just try to hurt somebody on purpose, whether it's physically or mentally. Mostly just mentally. It's an unfortunate thing, really. And it's obviously like a mental illness, and she doesn't want to seek treatment or anything until recently, well, after this breakup, but now it's like, I don't know what to say, like, other than it's like, it's not my responsibility, and I get it. I understand it fully, like, it's not my responsibility. In fact, I probably am enabling her behavior by doing such a thing too, and that does not help matters for her nor me. Flies, huh? Get 'em, flies. Get 'em, boys. Take 'em away, toys. We're living on the razor edge here. Perfect for this character. Perfect. Champion Hollow is a little spooky, but doesn't shoot. Tamer than, like, other bosses, honestly. Pageant Boy, you know, that's pretty relevant for this boss we just killed. But yeah, it's just... Alright, going back with this thing. So she's alienated herself with causing a lot of trouble with all these friends of hers over the years. And it seems like it just kind of led one thing after another. Ooh, Arrow Walk with a blank card. That's actually going to be very helpful here. We'll probably just take the L on the damage and speed with this Whore Babylon, but... Shit, that's pretty good. I don't know how many charges there is with this thing. We'll find out through enough. 3, okay, that's actually fantastic. Every 3 room charge with this thing. Especially if we just do decide to go to, like, Beast Fight or something. This would be great. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I gotta preserve this devil deal, because... I mean, I can go other places, right? There's Hush. There's other places, too. We're kind of getting a little behind for Hush, though. Oh, we might be able to make it. Let's see. But no, it's just... Kept blowing up my phone, and it's demanding for me to get this other said person to talk to them that has them blocked, and it's been insulting to them, and they don't want to take any kind of advice from them and throwing things in their face today. Like, it's like that meme. You've probably seen the meme, right? The guy with the bicycle, and he gets a stick and he puts it in the front wheel of his spokes, and he falls down and he blames something else but their mistake. I mean, that's exactly what this is going on right now. They keep putting the stick in the spokes and keep falling down. This is fucking huge, by the way. A wafer. Now I'm kind of considering about going to whatever fight. Beast fight. Also, this is spooky. I mean, logic sense says that, like, I mean, even with a lot of people, it's like giving them distance is like the best thing, you know? Especially after break. Oh, shit. Well, there goes my devil deal, lol. You got 1% chance. Do it, pussy. I don't want to fight this guy just to get a horseman or a damn piece of meat. Darn it. So right now I have my phone put on vibrate, so that there's a reason why, so I don't be getting my phone blown up and stuff. I would put on airplane mode, but that screwed up the whole thing with, well, the, what is it? SIM card and stuff, and then I have to go in the monkey with it. I don't know if it's a SIM card issue or if it's a phone issue or something, and then I have to figure that out and fix that, and it'll take me some time depending if it's going to work or not for these different series of steps to fix it. It sucks. It sucks. And I'm not flat out blocking this person either, so it's... I wish I can. I wish I can. There's certain circumstances in life where I can't, fortunately. But, of course, that's enabling her to keep calling me because I keep answering. That's another problem. That's exactly what the fuck is going on right now. So, yeah. Also, a 9-volt would be nice. I don't know if this is going to be beast-worthy, though. Like, yeah, the wafer helps tremendously with this. But, like, I need some good stats or something, too, on top of it. Unless I get, like, a bunch of hearts, I'm just going to have to just suss it out. The heart, like... Wafer helps, for sure. Blank card arrow walk? Yeah. I guess it is doable. It's just... Oh, how much do I want to suffer in this? That's the question. I might just go for it. I mean, we got one more item room, we got one more shop, we got one more chance for a deal. We got 2/3 guppy. You know, I'm gonna... I should do a little something like this right now. Of course, I'll take the Eternal Heart and take the L on a couple of blue hearts, but... This is good. If we can get guppy, that'd be fantastic, too. So yeah, that's just kind of like life being thrown in my face a little bit. Just a little bit. Like... I mean, there's nothing I can really... Oh, this is actually... real good. Oh, I fucked up! Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay. Maybe. No. Well, we'll just do it like this. Take that with us. Every 2 room charges. Instead of 1. Alright. Down to the next. But you have to unlock the Eve character. Yeah, there's that. Ah! I forgot about that. That's right. Well. Now I'm going to have to think how I'm going to do this. Unless I pick up, like, starter pack or something. Not a starter pack, but... something to give me more than 1 slot. And not Mom's pill thing that converts the cards into pills kind of shit. Then we'll be fine. I can still try to go for it, but... yeah, why not? God, is it hot in here or what? Holy shit. Been having an uptick of the heat wave. But it won't last long, because it's gonna get colder. Much colder pretty soon. These fluctuations are just getting crazy, man. Just get on with the winter so we can get early spring or something. I wish that... holy fucking shit, look at this. Holy shit. Alright, so we could possibly get something really good out of doing this now. I'll leave the item room be, unless it's like something extremely good I can't pass up. Ooh, I'm gonna take it. I'm banking on hopefully like the shop has no grade. Otherwise, this is a fucking L for sure with this all those ruins. Last. Gonna say maybe if I get an item out of here. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's... Oh, wait, hermit card? No, that's the devil card. Never mind. I was gonna say I could just teleport now. Ah, yes. There's also that beggar, but I probably won't have enough to get the needed charges. Not needed charges, but pay him enough to get an item drop kind of deal and reroll it. Well, there's the hermit card. Oh, you fucking kidding me. Well, give me a quarter then, or a steam cell, at least. Give me something to reroll. You coward. If you gotta look up. Oh, here we go. Also, I should be just getting the Polaroid first. Hierophant, huh? Of course you do that. Of course you give me a long-ass charge. Oh! Pay out now? You know, you're gonna pay out sooner or later, you little shit. Emperor card, not good enough. Leave that there for now. Gotta find our food card too pretty soon here. We should be able to get a payout out of that beggar. And then we could decide to just re-roll it or not. Oh, we can go back and play him some more, I suppose. Alright. Whatever, game. Make my life a little simpler, I guess. Now, don't get me wrong, that's okay. But I can get something so much better than that. And what's it say? It gives me a damage down and a tears down? Well, that'd be just fucking shit, wouldn't it? Nope, I am not going to put up with that, that's for sure. Nope, I am not giving the game any opportunity to just stab me in the back. Because I feel like that's what's going to happen here. Stab me in the back. Finger's pretty good. Not good enough. Yeah, that's right. I said the finger's not good enough. Fight me. I get it, it's based on damage and stuff like that, but my damage is not that great. And I can get better stuff than the finger. The boots and the furs.
Soul of Isaac.
Anti-gravity tears, absolutely not. Now we're digging in the real shit. At least we have like a choice in the matter here. Instead of like, oh, looks like it's default with this thing and nothing else. Nope, we got a few choices here. If they're not that great so far. Right now, I'm kind of leaning on the finger. Well, let's see what the audience says about this. I think it's re-rolling based on this pool in here. Soy milk. Yeah, like soy milk's like an absolute fucking no. Finger it is. Well, you see, you could have just like took the finger. Yeah, I could also took something else that would have been better if we did get that opportunity, but you know. That's how life works, Sonny. It's just, you can't predict the future. I wish it was simple like that. Well, actually, if it was simple like that, it'd actually be more complex because people would be coming up with all these predictions and stuff, and then it creates a paradox in society where it's like, well, if everybody knows about everything, then like everybody take advantage of each other about knowing about foreseeing something. Yeah, but do they also change something though? Let's say everybody knows something that's going to happen ahead of time, right? Like they know what's going to happen ahead of time to take advantage of it, and therefore it could change the actions of it if they do something prior to that said thing that's going to happen. Right? So that means there's this continuous fight and struggle of retaining this continuous change of memory that you could foresee in the future of events that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, let me put it in perspective. Like, say, like, oh, the football game, you know, this person's going to win. So I'm going to bet it for this person. But everybody knows that. Some people who don't play the game or something like that, the players, and they're like, we're going to lose anyway, so let's just not play. And it just changes the whole thing. Or they do something to circumvent it. And then next thing you know, it's like, let's say they try to jeopardize the other team and the other team lost. Then it's like, then you're going to foresee that. Like this continuous foresight. You know what I mean? Everybody would have this continuous foresight of what's going to happen in the future. What the fuck do you even, like, I mean, you got to have a massive freaking brain to just continuously having shit fit at you, the present moment and the future, like at the same time. Like you got all this stimuli that you're processing in the current moment, and then you got all this foresight coming to you on a regular freaking basis for virtually everything that's going to happen in the future. And multiply that by 7 billion people on the planet. I tell you what you get is insanity. Oh lordy, he's gonna go for it, isn't he? He's gonna go for that base fight. I mean, theoretically, I wouldn't need this card, I guess. A little late for this card. Oh, no, I don't need this. It's way too late for it anyways. Well, hopefully the shop's got me something to deal with this. Little conundrum. But yeah, I mean, I imagine there's like some kind of science fiction novels out there that argue about that. I mean, with 7 billion people on the fucking planet, like, somebody's got to have some kind of paradoxical idea of that. Or few people. Or the exception, I guess, when I was talking about a few months ago about, like, what if there's, like, a organization that's pro-hoarding matters and try to, like, stop the stigma of hoarder professionals coming in and fixing somebody's life. I talked about that a while back, about that. Just kind of curiosity's sake. I try looking up something like that. I mean, unless it's like some kind of an organization out there with a hidden name and hiding somewhere. I don't know. But, like, didn't find anything of it. And no, I'm not trying to insinuate that, oh yeah, there gotta be hoarders out there, this is good for them. Society shuns them and stigmatizes them, and, if I'm using the right word correctly. Stigmatize, is that right? Try to shame them for collecting all this old newspaper and cat piss. And squish cats. They're under boxes. They've been dead for years. Or hoarding animals. That'd be fucked, you know? Like if you got like a an episode of Hoarders, right? And you got like people who are like part of this little organization coming. It's like trying to disrupt this whole thing and trying to like give this feedback to this family or something. But like, don't do it! Lose everything! And like their van or some minivan or whatever is like full of like stuff to the brim, and they're just kind of living in their van the whole time. Don't do it! They're trying to take the secrets from you! The secrets of being self-reliant! So the camera crew are like recording this whole thing, and the therapists are there trying to like reason with the family members to not take these people seriously, and this is gonna be better for them, and they keep scoffing at them. Ah, no, I got it. Oh, I should have took the drops. And then the big twist of the show, the Hoarders crew were ordered to get out. And they were trying to reason with them. They told them to get out, and they're like, oh, another victory! We saved another one! They go around just like looking for trouble for that kind of stuff. Like, man. What a dystopian future with that for sure. It's like, oh yeah, we got more bullshit happening in the world. Now we got people who are trying to be pro-hoarder. Well, there's benefits of being a hoarder. Like, that reminds me of a, that reminds me of this iceberg thing I saw on YouTube years ago. I can't seem to find the video anymore. And it goes through, like, all these conspiracies. These really absurd ones, like meth gives you superpowers and stuff like that. And he was trying to, like, find the source of it, and there's, like, very little, like, information about it, too. And, like, that was one of those things, like, meth crystals. That's what it was. And how it balances, like, all this stuff in your body is actually really good for you. It's great for weight loss, which is, I don't know, they're just, like, just pretending to be, I just don't know if they're just bullshitting with this thing or they're really serious. Trolling, if you will.
It's gone. Just get over it.
Well, I guess I didn't drop the thing, did I? The trinket stuff.
How can you have spent our savings?
Well, there's that. I think in all honesty, I think this is for the best. With this current setup right now. I mean, damage his ass. Airwalk's gonna help, like, tremendously with slowing stuff down for these fights. This might be for the better for me. We can unlock the other characters some other time. Unless I lose, then I'm gonna regret it.
He's self-destructive and disturbed just like his father.
I thought my phone was ringing earlier, too, by the way. Phantom phone syndrome.
Shut up!
That's how reliant you are on your phone.
Please, we'll be fine without you.
You assume your phone is ringing, but it really isn't. It's all in your imagination. Ban imagination. You know, imagination, it could be just like a two-way street with it, right? You know, a good amount of imagination is great for creativity and It actually helps you a lot more in adult life than you realize. You're taking more approaches in life and stuff like that. And at the same time, holy shit! Black market! Oh, you know. Listen, I has an idea. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I could have took the coupon and then buy one of those things for free, but then I wanted to get the 2 exact items. Beat the juice out of them? Well, you know, I can get my Airwalk charge a lot sooner. Holy fuck! Death card. Spooky! Why is it so damn hot in here? I don't understand. Like, I know the weather, but like, shit. It wasn't like that for a while. Suffering this cursed heat. See my doctor tomorrow about my hand. So I can get that kind of just situated and stuff, you know? Holy shit, another one! Man, I'd shit my britches if there was another black market. Not really, but you know what I mean. Figuratively, I'd shit britches. Oh, hello. I probably shouldn't have taken that if I was just saying before about like, oh, you could just heal. And get my full hearts back. Whatever.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become saved.
But yeah, I got an appointment tomorrow just to double check on that wound.
Your soul.
Insane. Taking this too far. Did you hear how you sound?
I also did a thing too today,
Pray for your
and it was on this instruction. It's called reconstituting. I think that's what it's called, right? Reconstituting. Shit on the shingle. Anyways, which is where, since I'm near the end of my antibiotic stuff, I got a liquid form and stuff, of course. I have to fill out, like, put in 75 milliliters of water if I'm getting close to running out. Then I gotta shake it vigorously and then take the rest of it. So that's what I did today. So the antibiotics end after today, I believe. Because I still gotta take it 2 more times today, and then that's it. I wasn't reconstituting it the other times around. I was actually putting in the bottles, and I guess I wasn't supposed to. Oh, wow, that fucked him up. Goodbye, you little bastard. Also, that thing. I don't think it would really help me much for this fight. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's infection that I got still in my hand, which makes absolutely 0 sense because I'm taking, like, one of the strongest antibiotics, clindamycin. And I don't feel sick either. I don't have, like, any fevers or chills or nothing, so I'm kind of guessing maybe that's just natural stuff that's coming out of my wrist, not, like, an actual infection, but I mean, I try and looking up the stuff online. It's like, oh yeah, if it's this straw yellow color or plasma-y kind of color, like pus or whatever, it's fine. But then it's like, okay. Doesn't seem like it is, but maybe it's, I don't know. Also, this fucking thing. Gone! Blown to smithereens! But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, this injury here, it's getting better, actually. I'm noticing it's starting to close up more and more, like it's getting smaller, so I remember seeing something online about that said thing. As someone who's not a medical professional, let me tell you how the medical profession works around here. I don't know. Wake me up. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me, game. It's the 1st of October, so that means in the lyrics of when September ends, obviously, September has ended. Wake me up. When September ends, and it's ended. Get it? Isn't that quirky? How did they know? How do they know that September was going to end? Wowzers. A bit of trivia, you know what I mean? Actually, you know what? The scissors are going to be hilarious here because, like, War is going to drop those bombs, those big-ass bombs. And it's not often I get those damn things, so why the hell not? And we are pushing this machine to its limits. I guess, why not? Shit. All right. Oh, guys, I could have just took the soul art with me.
Where are you going? Wait! We need you! Your son needs you!
You know, eerily with this domestic stuff going on in this audio, kind of eerily similar to
Please don't leave us!
some relevant things I've been talking about earlier in the video about raising with this other person. It's, yeah, it's a clusterfuck for sure, so. I imagine she probably blew up my phone a few times or something like that. A bunch of text messages and whatever else. I'm not having it right now. This is Isaac time. This is... I've given her my time, and I've given her some feedback for a while, and some other people too, and she doesn't want to take it, so that's the way it is. Just walk away. Just walk away. Walk away. All right. Hermit. Kermit the Frog. Unless we get a red key. Nope. Ah, just kidding. That would have been pretty sweet. An epic conclusion of things. Oh, okay, you just hit me immediately when I come in here. All right. Now, does this stack? This is what I'm curious about. I don't think it would, but one way to find out. I assume it did. I don't know. I know it's super slow, but let's see. How far can we take this? I can't even tell. I assume maybe not, but it's hard to say. Because, like, I have broken modem, so that just kind of jumbles shit a little bit. Yeah, I think the arrow walk is honestly, like, the best get here to take with me instead of the, getting the character unlock on top of it, because this is, Oh, I can hear what they're saying. Like it's making more and more sense with the words now. Okay, maybe it is working. All right, I'm going to hit you with a pause here. I'm going to have to take this call. I am so sorry. Okay, and I am back. No, I wasn't talking with that one person. I was talking to somebody else, which is that was somebody else who was trying to reason where they were before. I don't know. Like, oh, I sure enough, I had a bunch of missed calls from that other person, so I texts and everything. I was hoping to relax a little bit right now, but okay. I mean, I can still relax. I'm fine. We're gonna win this. This is gonna be an easy win. It's gonna be a tedious fight, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a win. Oh shit! Almost got me. Oh, let's try slowing down some more. I don't know. It might stack. I imagine the wiki would have something about that. If this stacks or not. I have a feeling it doesn't. Wow, that was pathetic of a spit. Another pathetic spit. Maybe it's so slow combined with like broken modem. Probably causes more disruptions with those shots. There's a synergy. Well, we're going to get a nice victory out of this, though. I don't like playing Eva so much. I get the character. I used to play her like a lot in Pre-Repentance. But it's not like Repentance did anything different to, you know, do whatever. You know? Throw me a bomb, old bomb boy! Oh, come on. Check this out. What? Oh. Haha, look at that! Give me another one, bomb boy. So I can't touch it when it's active like that. All right, that's good to know. Boom. How many do I need of these? Actually, how many can I have of those? Oh! I'm not gonna fucking get that. Whatever. Eat shit, sucker. Haha, look at that. That is something I almost never get the opportunity to do. I'll just save the big bombs for the mom fight, just for fun. Just see how much damage it actually does. I have a pretty good idea about these skull boys, though. All right. Get on my flies. Too bad the spiders can't really do much unless if it's like a certain boss doing a certain phase or the last boss. Very curious on these big bombs on this last boss, though. I imagine they don't do too much damage, but I'm very curious, though. Well, we do have like a bomb effect, don't we? So does that stack with these big bombs? Oh, All right, drop it. Well, I mean, I guess it did a pretty good amount of damage, right? I guess that would be a generous amount, right? That's like a little chunk out of them. Whoops. I don't think I've had such a weak run like this in the beast fight and able to pull it off with a win. Must have been a while. Well, I mean, the exception if I had like a really broken like run with soy milk or something, which I could have got soy milk, but no, there was no way in hell I would have got it. The circumstances I got it. The circumstances of like my run. I'll be throwing one hell of a dice roll. I would probably be struggling a lot more than I am now. What's to say I went for the key too? Like, I probably would have been struggling a little bit too with these guys. Not slowing them down so much. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'd be fine since I got the wafer and stuff. I don't know. I don't know the future. The future doesn't know me. Because we haven't met. I assume somebody made some kind of a quote out there of all these, or 7 billion people on this planet. Somebody might have made some kind of similar quote. But you know what? There probably won't be as many people out there who are pro-hoarding and doing what they can to... Imagine you have a pro-hoarding organization, like a non-profit, like really well-known and highly funded. You know how fucked that would be? Oh no, you keep your dead rats. They're in your boxes of pictures. Oh, there's my shit, mouse shit on your counter? No, leave that there. That's flavor for your next meal you're gonna be preparing on there. You got a long extension cord wrapped with a bunch of like blankets and shit while your heat's turned off and you're trying to survive in the winter? Oh, well, I hope there's a fire. That might keep you a little warmer in the winter too. Just don't burn to death.
Then suddenly, the sky.
All right, cracked orb. That's not a bad one. It's actually a kind of a nice-ish item. Anyways, that'll do it for this run. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.